I'm Dr. B. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Samita.
Samita, okay. And that's what I have here on the chart as well. And do you know where you are today, Samita?
Yep, I'm in your office.
Perfect. And what are you here for today?
I'm here because I've been struggling with my sleep. I've been having some insomnia.
Insomnia, okay.
Yeah.
And how long has that been going on for you?
It's been going on for the past month, I would say.
A month, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And are you waking up frequently or are you having trouble falling asleep?
Both.
Both, okay. On average, how many hours a night would you say are you typically getting?
Anywhere from 3 to 6 hours.
Okay, so that's definitely in the deficit range.
Mm-hmm.
And what would be normal for you in a non insomnia cycle?
At least 8 hours, preferably 10.
Okay, so you definitely need a little bit more sleep
For sure.
than you're getting, for sure. Any other symptoms that you feel like have been either related or unrelated to insomnia? Any pain, weakness, tingling, anything like that?
None of that. However, I have been feeling a lot of kind of knots in my stomach.
Stomach
some
discomfort.
butterflies.
Okay.
So I assume some anxiety and nervousness.
Yeah. Is your diet been the same? Any changes in the diet?
No changes.
No change. And what about in your schedule in general? Have you started a new job? Are you getting up at different hours? Anything like that?
Well, I have been traveling a lot for
Been
business.
traveling. Okay.
So,
And changing time zones during that?
yes.
Okay, so it could
for
be a little
sure.
jet lag induced insomnia.
Yeah.
Has anything like this ever happened to you before?
I've had insomnia in the past. It was more attributed to work and school.
Okay.
But nowadays I'm not in school anymore, and my work is pretty flexible. That I don't think it's for those reasons. It's more so
Okay.
probably the travel.
Maybe the travel, maybe just random occurrence as well. You know, if you're prone to insomnia, anything, slight change in the schedule could trigger it.
Oh, for sure.
All right, so what I want to do, since it's the first time I'm seeing you today, we'll definitely pay attention to anything that could be going on for the insomnia. We'll do some neurological testing, but I really want to do a full head to toe. Just get all my records up to date so that next time we see you, we can track any changes or anything that's going on that's different, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, so just stop me if you are uncomfortable at all, if you have any questions. And are you in any pain at this time?
No pain.
Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being no pain and 10 being excruciating pain, you would rate yourself about?
A 1.
Perfect. Thank you for confirming that for me. I'm going to start off with your vital signs, Samita. See your index finger for me, please, this one. Just going to put that here and relax. At the same time, I'm going to take your temperature. Temperature's just a little high, not feverish, but 99.1 on that side. So it's a little bit higher than the typical, not a feverish range, not considered a fever, but a little bit higher than the 98.6, which is average. Do you tend to run average, cool, warm?
I tend to be cool.
Okay.
So that's a bit concerning for me.
It's certainly not within a concerning range. Our body can sometimes work a little harder when it's feeling a little bit less down, so that lack of sleep could definitely be contributing. But I will make a note of it. I'm not concerned, but I'll make a note. And we've got here, pulse is 71, very good, and 98% oxygen levels. So that's wonderful. Take your blood pressure. Do you have an arm preference? That one? Okay. Just raise your arm for me, please. Thank you. And relax it down. going to feel just a slight pressure here. All right. So blood pressure is 110/70, so that's very healthy. So going head to toe, starting with the neurological function here. So I'm going to ask you just a couple of questions. I'm going to be testing your memory and your thinking, okay? So can you tell me what you had for breakfast this morning?
I had a bowl of cereal with milk.
Okay, good. And can you tell me your favorite subject in school growing up?
Drama.
Okay, so that's the long-term memory is intact. You're able to remember your school days, and the short-term for breakfast. I'm going to ask you some math questions now. If you have 100 and you minus 7 from that, what will you have?
93.
Okay, and minus 5 from that?
88.
Perfect. So that thinking is intact. Okay. Can you repeat after me? No ifs, ands, or buts?
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay, good. Movement in the face. I'm going to point to a couple things. I want you to tell me what they are. You tell me what this is.
It's a clipboard.
Okay, and what color is that?
Green.
Okay. If I were to say to you, the boy jumped over the hill, who is the subject in that line?
The boy.
Perfect. All right, so all of that sounds good. Let's move on to inspection now. I'm just going to put on some gloves. And you said no issues with thinking or fogginess of the brain with the insomnia, anything besides just feeling tired?
There's tiredness for sure. I have a lot of racing thoughts.
I think that's a little bit of anxiety, anxious.
Yes.
Okay. Any pain or tenderness in the head?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I'm gonna just feel. Let me know if anything hurts. Any pain with this?
No.
Okay, good. Go underneath here.
No.
Have on the temples right there.
No.
Okay. Check the scalp and the hair. Do you mind just sitting up just a little bit for me? That's perfect. That's just wait to the back. Checking with my light for any swelling, bruising. That looks fine. Just gonna look at the neck here. Just breathe normally. No pulsations. Keep the eyes closed. I'm going to be looking at the face. Any pain when I press here?
No.
And what about here?
No.
Just going to gently touch the tear glands here, looking for any swelling, pain. That's fine. Check the lymph nodes. Okay, feeling any swelling. Check the ones in the arms. Any pain when I did that?
No.
Okay, good. So I'm not feeling anything obvious. Let's go ahead and check some of the movement of your face now, check some of the cranial nerves. So can you do a big smile for me? Good, nice symmetry. And lift your eyebrows up. And don't let me push them down. Keep them up nice and strong. Good. Puff the cheeks out. And don't let me push them in. Very good. I'm going to have you just clench your jaw for me. One more time. Okay. Can you open and close the jaw? Just a little bit of clicking there. Is that normal for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that terribly bothersome or is it manageable?
It's manageable at the moment.
Okay, good. I'm going to have you push down against my hand with your jaw, just for some strength. Very good. Relax. Push forward on my hand.
Like this?
Yep. And back into my hand. Very good. Can you turn to the side? Very good. And this side. Okay. So strength is all there. Do a little bit of sensation testing in the face. So I've just got a really light cotton piece here, and it's going to feel right on your chest, just like that. Feel that?
Yeah.
Okay. So just close your eyes and say yes when you feel it.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. Does that feel the same side to side?
Yes.
There and there.
Mm.
There and there. Okay. And let's do a quick little sharp or dull. So I've got a little bit more of a point here, so you feel the difference between that and that?
Can you do it again?
Yep. So that and that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just say if it feels sharper or dull. So sharp or dull.
Dull. Sharp.
Good.
Sharp. Dull.
Mm-hmm.
Dull. Sharp. Sharp.
Very good. All right, so all of that's intact. Just do a couple more for fun here. Does this feel cold?
Yes.
Same there.
Mm-hmm.
Here and here.
Cold.
Okay. And what do you feel here?
Vibration.
Very good. What about here?
Nothing.
Just some pressure. Okay. So just tell me pressure or vibration.
Okay. Vibration. No, just pressure.
Same thing, pressure.
Pressure.
What about now?
It's hard to feel.
Hard to feel right there? Okay. It's not too abnormal, but we'll just take a note of it. Keep an eye on that. We'll take a look into your eyes now. So again, I just have you look just straight up for me and ignore my light the best you can. It is going to be a little bright. Very good. I'm shine this right in the middle. Good. Can you see my pen here okay?
Yes.
Is it blurry at all?
No.
All right, follow it everywhere it goes, just moving your eyes. Any double vision there?
No.
Okay, good. No nystagmus. Check the pupils. That's normal. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more vision tests. First, I'm going to do is look really closely into the eye, to the back of the eye. And I'm going to get close here, so again, just ignore me. Okay, I'm going to come around to the other side. Same thing here, I'm just going to pull the eye up a little. Good. Got a little little bit of a test here, an eye chart test. Can you see this here okay?
Yes.
Okay, can you go ahead and read this line for me, please?
CFDHJ.
Good. Using this card, cover up one of your eyes. I want you to read that same line for me, just backwards.
JHDFC.
Okay, and switch eyes. And forward for me, please.
CFDHJ.
All right, very good. Keep that eye closed there. I'm going to come right around here. I want you to look straight at my nose. And just tell me when you see my fingers wiggling.
See him.
Okay,
See him.
good.
See him.
Can you switch eyes for me?
See them. I see them. I see them.
Okay, very good. Got some colors here for you. I just want to test your ability to perceive color. What color-ish does that look like?
Blue.
Okay. What about that?
Green. It's like a pink purple.
Very good. What about that one?
Orange, brown.
Perfect. So let's take a look into the nose. Just gonna place my hand gently on your face. Any changes in your smell issue?
You know what, actually, last week I've been having, I don't know if it's a smell issue or a taste bud issue, but everything's been tasting bland.
Tasting bland, okay. Do you ever have seasonal allergies at all? Any sort of congestion?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Take a look just inside with the light here a little bit. Just checking the bridge of the nose. No impacts or anything that would cause swelling, right? Any pain when I press on it?
No.
Do you have some taste or just feels more bland, but you're able to perceive it some taste?
I am able to perceive some taste, but it's not as distinct. Like I can't, sweetness and sour and salty, I can make it out, but nothing tastes good to me.
Interesting. Okay, so we definitely do a little bit more in-depth testing. I'm going to do some smell tests, have you smell some things with your eyes closed to see if you can figure out what they are.
Okay.
So close your eyes for me. I've got 3 different scents. So first, breathe in here. Okay, go patency, same thing. All right. And I just want you to take a deep breath in. Can you tell me what that smells like?
Smells like coffee.
Perfect. Okay, so definitely some sensory intact there. Do another one here.
I can't smell that.
Let me try just bringing out the item here. Can you smell that? What does that smell like to you?
Cinnamon.
Okay. And last one here.
Garlic.
Yep. Okay, so you definitely can sense smells. Did have to move the one that was probably the most mild out for you to smell. So I do sense that there's a little bit of perhaps a little loss there, but you're certainly smelling traditional scents.
I have noticed that my appetite is reduced as well.
Interesting. I wonder if that is because things don't taste good to you or if because of a common denominator, but we'll do a little more testing. Any pain in the stomach? Any issues with digestion?
It's not pain, it's more so just
It's that
feeling.
fluttering.
Yeah.
And how long? You said a week? About a week?
About a week.
Okay. Any changes in the bowel movements or any upset stomach or acid reflux with that?
No changes in my bowel movements. No acid reflux.
Okay. So it could just be, oftentimes when we are experiencing insomnia, our appetite does go down. We, aren't using that energy as much or feeling as up to ourselves. but let's go ahead and continue with the exam. I want to test the taste, so let me look in your mouth next.
Okay.
So first, just say "ah" for me. Okay, very good. Any issues with the teeth or anything like that?
No.
Do you go to the dentist regularly?
Yes.
Okay, good. How often would you say? At least once a year?
At least once a year.
Okay. So I've got something for you. Again, keep your eyes closed, and you can just put that here, put it in your hand, and you can put it to your mouth. Just take a little bit of it out of the tube. Try not to smell it. Perfect. Taste that.
Love it?
Yes, it's sour to you. It tastes sour to you.
Sour.
Okay. Do you feel like that tastes less sour than it should?
No, I could taste that.
You did?
pretty
Okay, good.
strongly.
So here, go ahead and you can rinse the mouth out now with a little bit of water. So, with those really potent, concentrated tastes and smells, you were able to do that. So I'm not worried about the senses not being intact. That being said, with more muted tastes and smells, if you're having that trouble, it could be another reason. So we will continue to investigate. Let's move on to your ears. Finish up with the head and neck. Any pain when I press here?
No.
How about right here?
No.
Just gonna take a look inside of them. They look clear, no redness or anything. I'm gonna make some noises next to your ear. I want you to tell me left, right, or both.
Left. Right. Both.
Okay, you hear this here?
Yes.
Tell me when it goes away.
Goes away.
Okay?
Gone.
Okay. Just remove my gloves now. I'm going to hit this tuning fork, place it right here on the top of your head. Tell me if you hear it on one side or the other, or if it's equal.
Equal.
Good. Do you, I'm having you just sit up just a little bit here, just so I can get to the back of your ears. Okay, very good. And placing this here, can you hear that? Tell me when that goes away. Can you still hear a little bit here?
Yes.
Very good. On this side, you hear that there?
Yes.
Tell me when it goes away.
It's gone.
You still hear anything?
Yes.
All right. So hearing is good. No any issues with your hearing or different
No.
changes in hearing? Okay. So I'm going to move now to your chest. Let me just sanitize my hands. I'm just going to, do you mind if I undo this really?
Go ahead.
Take a look at the chest wall. Just going to watch your breathing for a second and take your pulse here. Okay, breathing looks normal. I'm going to tap on the chest here. I'm just listening for the resonance. Any pain with that?
No.
Just feeling for the heart. Now you said that you've been feeling a little fluttering in your stomach. Any fluttering in the chest at all?
Not in the chest.
Let's take a listen. Just breathe normally for me. I'm just going to listen to the heart first. Okay. I think sounds okay. I'm just going to have you say 99 when I touch you, okay?
99. 99.
I'm going to the lungs, so just take a regular breath every time you feel my stethoscope. That sounds clear to me. You said no coughing or anything like that?
No coughing.
Right, so respiratory-wise, that's good news, especially if you have a little bit of a sensory loss in the nose and the taste. Sometimes that can be a respiratory issue, but there's no buildup in the nose and the lungs sound clear, so it seems okay. Move on to the stomach now. If you just release your arms and just relax back. First, I'm just going to feel a little bit here. Any pain or tenderness with this discomfort?
No.
Can we go a little bit deeper? Any pain there?
It does make the fluttering feel worse.
Feel worse, okay. All right, so I won't push too much harder, but let's go ahead and take a listen. I'm just going to undo this here. Just really open to your tank top, all right? I am hearing movement. It doesn't seem overtly active. Just going to do one reflex here. Just across the stomach. Okay, very good. Yeah, I know that one's not the most comfortable, but it's intact, and that's good news. So we can go ahead and over that. We'll look at the back in just a little bit. I'll finish with the front, and then I'll have you sit up. Okay. I don't hear anything that's particularly concerning to me. I'm thinking perhaps the fluttering feeling is actually coming from the anxiety that's sort of shooting down the body. Do you ever feel it kind of like shoot down the body?
Yeah.
So that to me is actually, I think, something more related to the insomnia, the sleep deprivation. The sleep deprivation does have real physical effects. It's not just it's not just in your head, right? It's not just, oh, I'm tired. It will have effects throughout the whole body. But the stomach is behaving as normal. It's having the movements in all four quadrants, and I didn't hear anything specific that would concern me, unless you're having pains, which you said you're not.
No.
Okay. I'm just going to take a look at the arms now. They look super smooth, dry to touch. No cuts or bruising here. You don't really have any freckling or moles. That's very good. Do you wear sun protection when you go out, when you spend time outside?
Not much.
Not much? Okay, definitely consider incorporating at least a 30 SPF into your routine, even if you're not showing signs of immediate like moles or freckles that are coming up. It's still getting the UV exposure, and that can lead to melanomas later in life. So definitely encourage wearing your sunscreen.
Okay.
Taking a look at the hands. Fingers, can you do this for me, please, with each finger? Okay, good. No clubbing. I'm going to test a little bit of strength. Have you noticed any weakness with that tiredness?
No.
Okay, so can you put your arms up like this and push me away and pull me towards you? Very good. Same thing with the wrists, like that. Push me away and push down. Very good. Fingers spread apart. Don't let me push you in. Okay, and relax. We've got that same little cloth. Just close your eyes and say yes when you feel it.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. Sharp or dull. It's going to be the same thing as before.
Dull. Sharp.
Good.
Dull. Sharp. dull,
Good.
sharp, sharp, dull.
All right. Does this feel cold here
Yes,
and here?
yes.
What does this feel like?
Vibration,
And here?
vibration.
I'm going to move the finger up or down here. I just want you to tell me this is down, this is up. Tell me which way I'm going.
Up, down,
Okay, same thing on this side.
down, up, down.
All right. I want you to keep your eyes closed. I'm just going to give you something to hold in your hand. I want you to tell me what it is. So, what is, you can use both hands. What does this feel like?
A pen.
Okay, very good. With the back of this pen, I'm going to draw a number in this hand. I want you to tell me what it is.
A 3.
Okay, and then on this side, I'm going to draw a letter.
Can you do that again?
Mm-hmm.
H.
Yep, okay. So that's all good. Now let's move down to the legs. I'm just going to move this blanket up for me. And cover up that way. Is that all right?
Yes.
So I'm feeling the temperature of the legs. I'm just going to push this up just a smidge and pull the socks down. Let's go ahead and start out with that strength. So push up on me with this leg. Yeah. Yep, very good. And down. Very good. And same thing, whole leg on this side. Perfect. And down. Good strength. Just push down against my hands. And up, back. And strength is good. Just going to feel the joints. Any pain in the knees?
Well, I did I kind of wounded my knee.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see it, but
Oh, yep. Okay. I'll be careful there, but it looks like it's healing well.
yeah, it's healing pretty well.
Okay. So we'll just avoid that spot there when we do the sensation. But otherwise, skin looks intact. Again, no real blemishes or nevi on the bottom of the legs, but if they're going to be exposed to the sun, SPF. Close your eyes. Tell me yes when you feel it.
Yes. 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 Yes.
All right. And sharp or dull.
Sure. Sure. Dull. Dull. Sharp.
Good.
Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull.
Good.
Dull.
Very good. Take a quick look at the feet here. Do you mind if I just remove your socks for a second? Just checking in between. All right, that looks fine. These socks are very cute. Put that down now. Try to be careful with that injury. When did that happen?
My first day out to Vancouver.
Oh, okay. So it's been about a week then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so healing is good. Looks like it's scabbed up nicely. Just gonna do your reflexes down here, okay? So you can just bend this leg for me, just sort of rest it. Rest it on the bed, actually. Just like that, yes, exactly. Okay. Same thing on this side. Okay. Scraping the bottom. Okay. Give me all the weight. Very good, just relax fully.
That reflex so it's not too...
Not too reactive there? Okay. Let me try it again. I'm actually gonna, you know what, because of that injury, I won't do it on this side. You're not having any problems with reflexes in general or strength or anything like that?
No.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and leave that there. There's no indication that there'd be issues. All right, so the last thing I want you to do is just swing your legs around here for me. I'm gonna take a look at the back.
Okay.
All right, starting out, just taking a look at the back here. Any pain on the spine?
No.
Okay. Can you tilt your head downwards as if you were going to dive in, sort of lean forward, and come up really slowly, one vertebrae at a time. All right, that sounds good. Looks good. Tip your head back as far as it can go. Okay. Oh, wow, you're very flexible. All right, and back. And can you turn your butt, twist your body this way for me? And the other way. And sort of side to side, down like this. Very good. And the other side. Good flexibility. You're getting exercise, I can tell. Definitely getting a lot of physical exercise. Let's take, listen to the back. First, just doing that percussion again on the lungs. You say 99 for me?
99, 99, 99.
All right, that's good. Let me have a listen again. Just take a normal breath every time you feel me touch you.
Okay.
Getting clear in the back, which is good. Just take a nice deep breath in and relax. Okay, that's good expansion as well. And I'm just going to smack back here a little bit. Any pain with that?
No.
Good there? Okay. Kidneys then, no inflammation. I'll have you just lay back and we'll take some final notes, okay? All right, Samita, so after that full head to toe, there's nothing that's shouting out to me that there's an indication of a much bigger, more serious problem. However, I would like to see you again at some point, and I'm going to have you just take some herbal supplements for that sleep, a little bit of melatonin.
Okay.
I want you to get a couple of good nights' sleep and see how you feel. If you still feel unwell, especially in the stomach area, or if you're still not able to have that taste and smell feeling like quite as strong as normal after your sleep schedule has returned to normal, that's when I want to do some further investigation on those things. But I do think they're linked to your insomnia, your exhaustion. I would say like after that long of insomnia, you're entering the phase of exhaustion, which you're going to feel some physical symptoms for. Rest is important, listening to your body. If you have that flexible schedule and you feel like you can sleep, I want you to sleep when you can, the opportunities.
Okay.
And then also just routine, going to bed at the same time, just having a nighttime routine can be very helpful. We also can, again, we'll send you home with a little bit of that natural sleeping medication that you can take before, about 30 minutes before bed, and see if that helps. We can also send you to a sleep specialist if it doesn't, okay?
Okay.
Any other questions for me today?
No.
All right, well, I
Thanks
hope
so
you
much.
feel better, you get some sleep, and I really appreciate you coming in today.